right, what's new? What's new? Back with some more picks for you here today. Yesterday we made two picks. We got both of them right. We easily got the Suns right. We didn't have to sweat for that one. That was just a bloodbath. And then we did have to sweat for the Nuggets one, man. Oh my God. I watched the end of the fourth quarter in both overtimes. I was at work. I ran home from work and was able to watch, the end of it. And Jesus Christ, man, what a game. The Nuggets did everything in their power to throw away that game, and yet they still won. Damian Lillard was absolutely cold-blooded, man, just absolutely ridiculous. Like, I was speechless. I was audibly, I shouldn't say I was speechless because I was just like, what in God's name is going on, man? This dude just kept making these step-back threes to send it to overtime. He did it twice, and he still lost. You know what I'm saying? It's absolutely brutal for him. Really feel bad for Lillard, man. We'll see, what the future holds for him. We'll see what the future holds for this series because it's not over yet. It's only 3-2. But the game we're going to be picking, and this series certainly isn't over yet. It's the Dallas Mavericks going to LA to take on the Clippers. Game will be played at the Staples Center. This has been quite a series as well, man. Back and forth, you know what I'm saying? The Mavericks took a 2-0 lead on the road, and you think, they're going back home, going to Dallas. The series is theirs to win, and suddenly the Clippers, rise from the dead like a phoenix from the ashes, and now they see themselves tied 2-2. They won both games in Dallas, and they won the last game in very convincing fashion. You kind of got the feeling that they had figured out the Mavericks, and of course it didn't help that the Mavericks were just missing everything from three. So yeah, man, today this is where the series is going to swing one way or the other. You know what I'm saying? For the Clippers, you must like your chances at this point. It's a 2 out of 3 series. You just got to win 2 out of 3 games, and you got two games at home to do it. You haven't won a game at home, though, in this series, so maybe you don't like that. But basically for me, this comes down to the spread. The spread's currently minus 7.5 for the Clippers, and that's just too much. That's kind of the spreads we're seeing at the beginning of the series in game one and 2, and I think that's too much. You know what I'm saying? The Mavericks are not that far off from the Clippers. I know the Clippers are starting to play better now, and they're starting to figure it out. Kawhi Leonard's starting to obviously figure it out. He's looking great. But I still think that's too big of a spread. I like my chances with the Mavericks. I essentially think this is a 50-50 game, and they're going to give me plus 7.5 to take it. Not saying that I can't see the Clippers winning it. Definitely not saying that. I just think I could see either team winning it, and 7.5 is too much to give me. So I'm going with the Mavericks. It really comes down to that. My pick, I said in game 2, my pick was the Mavericks to win the series, and I'm sticking with that. I think the Mavericks are going to win the series in 7 games. That's what I think. I think they're going to win either today or in game 6, and then they're going to squeak out a win in game 7. That's what I see happening. Still got the Mavericks, man. So I'm going to be riding the Mavericks here. It's going to be plus 7.5. I'm not going to buy any points or anything like that. I think that's plenty. At the very least, I'm hoping that they keep it close. They're coming off of a blowout loss, so they're going to be extra motivated. I mean, it's the playoffs, and this is game 5. It's tied 2-2. Both teams are going to be motivated. I'm not saying the Clippers aren't motivated. The Clippers are definitely motivated with all that they have to prove. But the Mavericks, I don't see them getting blown out again. You know what I'm saying? I see them at least keeping it close, if not squeaking out a win. Expecting the big game from Luka, of course. Hopefully this dude can get his, free throws figured out. It's really mind-boggling to me of how bad he is at free throws. He doesn't look like a bad free throw shooter. He's obviously a great three-point shooter. He can make all these step-back threes and crazy shots, but he can't, make a free throw. Very strange to me. I'm hoping that he can figure that out in this series. But yeah, man, going with the Mavericks. This is too many points to give me. Picking the spot here, but I can see the Clippers winning. But it's too much points, like I said. Going with the Mavericks, plus 7.5. We'll see what happens.